try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Beal finds Booker to the middle. The kick to Durant. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here goes Booker with his first shot attempt. That one drops four.
Such beautiful mechanics, awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
Here's Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Some changes for Phoenix. Metu comes in for Eubanks. And it's Gordon in for Beal. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. Gordon against Vassell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Booker against Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Changes for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Metu. And it's Bradley Beal in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for San Antonio. "55 seconds left to play in the half. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Inside, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
A lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
To the paint. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Booker, the pass to Beal. Booker against Jones. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Seven seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Beal launches from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it.
Defensively, they haven't guarded the three-point line at all tonight. And you know they don't want to extend out to the point where they're giving up things inside. But you do have to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, can't take the same approach and expect a different result. And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. So it's San Antonio now. So on the floor for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. The 11-footer. And the bucket is good. Brown's got 36 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Durant. Sochan with a rebound. Sochan's got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, B.A. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
Brown looking around from the arc. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Outside, Brown. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brown's got 41.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Brown.
Good.
From about 19, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
You just little bitches.
Beal against Jones. Pass to Booker.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Vassell finds Brown. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Always want to add something to your game, and Bradley Beal has become a much more adept passer.
Beal against Jones. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Back to Durant. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Sochan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
San Antonio foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Which means I'm starting to get on my shit in this right now. When that start happening, that means I'm about to be a problem.
Vassell against Booker. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. Booker for 3.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
It's Brown on the wing from downtown. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 17. Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA, All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there.
Down low. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, they're wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs. Usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, BA, that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Beal outside. Eubanks the screen. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Pass to Bullock. Inside. Here's Brown. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bull. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They led the game at one point by 20.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Devin Booker out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Bull, then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Branham passes to Brown. Collins left side. Pass to Branham. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Gordon.
Shooting for San Antonio. Brown at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
And both free throws good for Brown. You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. They've had a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Gordon, the pass to Eubanks. Gordon against Brown. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Okogie. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bol. Hauled in by Brown.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And here's Johnson, defended by Gordon. Here's Brown. Money on the 19-footer. Brown's got 55.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Pass to Okogie. Gordon on the wing. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Yep, count it.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Branham passes to Wembanyama. Now Brown, defended by Gordon. Gordon against Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Brown, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Back to Booker. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And here's Brown for 3, and another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Booker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Devin Booker.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Second team foul.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by Jones. Beal, no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Durant against Brown. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. Sohan. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got rebound number 7 tonight. Beal against Jones. Beal left side over Jones. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Brown. They double team Brown. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 8 rebounds in the game. Tries it from 19. That's good from Durant on the assist by Beal.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Outside Bol. Pass to Durant for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Brown can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, you know, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And it's the Suns with the ball. Beal with a screen on Vassell. Here's Booker. It's good from about 19 feet. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Spurs with possession here. And here's Jones. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Brown. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot? Or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Step back and fire. That one off the back iron and out. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And they get it back. For 3, Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
They double team Brown. Pass to Jones. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for primetime.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And the basket by Beal.
Fantastic look from Durant, such an underrated playmaker.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's an 18-point lead. They double team Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Sohan, the pass to Jones. And here's Brown for 3. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for a little while. And he is taking this game over.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
All right, let's talk about Victor Wembanyama. Coming into this season, he may not have been quite as hyped as MP, but he was getting just as much talk about being generational. Now, he's still on that track. Not that you need any reminding, but he is still 7'3". He still dribbles like a guard. He still shoots like one. He can do things that nobody at his size should be able to do, and he has a chance to revolutionize the game. So, what's the problem? Well, the simple fact of the matter is that MP has outperformed him, and it's not particularly close. As great as Vic is, MP is better. Point blank. Could these guys switch places one day? Absolutely. But as it stands right now, MP is the better player, and if you don't agree with me, well, I don't think we're watching the same sport.
Great effort. Nicely done.
Why is this joint not letting me put my shit back? Well. I got about one more win me. I was gonna play the wreck, but nah, I'm gonna just play the next game. I'm gonna run it back. All right.
Why, if it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
I should have put Kawhi's number.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of their home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Phoenix, a loaded front court with Durant and Ayton at the 4 and 5 respectively. That court pair will be Beal and Booker. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
First one falls for him. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
He's off on the second. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And he nails the third. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage, and if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside, Beal. Ayton sets the pick for Beal to the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. keenly aware of when someone is open.
Columbia ain't playing.
Vassell against Booker. 17-foot shot on the way. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Booker after the basket by San Antonio.
That's a good shot.
Here's Ayton. Misses the layup.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. A nice shot by Brown.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to KD. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Beal against Jones. Outside Beal over Jones. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Spurs working the ball around now. There's Brown with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
KD passes to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Here's Booker. Ayton a screen on Vassell. No good from Booker.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Brown. The shot missing. Nice defense from KD. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Sinks the three-pointer. Kogi's got 5.
How are they still like tied up after I just did all of that work?
As a playmaker, beautiful pass there.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio.
Should I look for double folders? Yeah.
Beal against Jones. Unloads. Beal can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for San Antonio. Shoots the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns trailing. Booker with no one around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brown against Beal. Brown, good. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Shot's good by Durant.
Such a fluid shooter at his height. Trying to guard Durant is just sometimes unfair.
Passes it to Vassell. Jones sets the pick for Vassell. His first shot coming late. Jones, no luck. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. KD's shot is off. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Booker against Jones. The pass to Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Three-point field goal.
Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
Beautiful concentration from Devin Vassell. He's right where he wants to be, and he fires.
Now here's Beal. Still scoreless. For 3, Durant. On the wing, Booker takes a 3. Here's Ayton. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Vassell against Booker. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Phoenix making some changes.
Substitution on the court. Suns timeout.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And San Antonio, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 22 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Brown the pass to Collins. Back to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bring him against Beal. Eubanks.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And Phoenix making a change. Wainwright's checked in. Spurs leading by 8. Now here's Graham, still without a basket. Left side, Brown. Comes up empty down low. And a deep 3 from Beal. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Johnson down out there with Devontae Green. Then it's Collins, and it's Bullock in at the 4.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Graham, following the score by Phoenix.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Beal. Still yet to score. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Lee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
He kicks it to Bullock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Beal finds Eubanks. Now Gordon takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Johnson surveying the floor. He feeds it to Collins. Basket counts. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Lee gets the bucket.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And here is Beal after the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Beal with it. He's picked up by Collins, and the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
Kogi's checked in for Lee. Then for the Spurs, Vassell comes in for Reggie Bullock, and Jones subbed in for Devontae Green. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Beal against Jones. Kogi for 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Collins, a screen on Beal. Jones drives in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Jones has got his first points of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, DA. Thanks. Jones, no luck. Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Back to Beal. Launches a 3. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Gordon against Brown. And they get it back. Collins, good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Kogi. A 3. That one's not going to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Vassell, the pass to Collins. Got it. Good job in the low post. Collins has got 7 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
And GA for Bradley Beal. finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languished in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one. And we hear so much. Who's making a change here? Ayton's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Brown is checked in for Johnson. 1:43 left in the first half. Suns moving the ball around. Durant feeling it out a bit. Outside Beal. For three, Okogie. Rebounded by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
And so here's Phoenix following the three from Brown. Outside Beal from the arc. Traps in the tray. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Nice three from Beal. He's capable of doing major damage from deep.
And Wembanyama outside. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. Here's Durant. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Pass to Sohan. Jones kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. Booker pulls it in. Here's Okogie. And finished off by KD.
Beautifully orchestrated play. You put Durant at the finishing end of anything, it's probably a good idea.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Spurs up by 4. And we'll return shortly.